Hello everyone, welcome to Neurosapiens. In today's tutorial, we'll look at the Python string method index. In Python, the index method returns the lowest index in a specified string where the substring to be searched for is found, such that the substring is contained within the specified string with two optional parameters start and end, which are interpreted as slice notation. The method will raise a value error when the specified substring is not found, and the syntax here for the method is the string underscore object followed by dot index and then three parameters sub, start, and end, where sub is a required parameter, which is a substring to be searched for. There are also two optional parameters, start and end index, which is a search space for the specified string. Now the string that we'll work with here is the data underscore quote, where with the string, the goal is to turn data into information and information into insight, and we'll return this here as an output. Now we'll start off by searching for the word the. So search for the word the, and we'll print the starting index, data underscore quote dot index for the word the, and we can see here that this returns 0. So return 0, starting index for the first occurrence of the string from a count of 0 for the full string. And we can also search for another word here that will search for the word information. So we'll print the starting index, data underscore quote dot index for the word lowercase information. And we can see here that this returns 30. So returns 30 based on the first occurrence of the word information. Right, so not the second occurrence, this first occurrence here. So it starts at an index of 30. We can also try here searching for non-existent substring. So we can search for Java. We'll create a variable Java underscore IDX, which equals to data underscore quote dot index for the uppercase word Java. And we can print starting index Java underscore IDX. And we can see that this here raises a value error, right? Raises a value error because the word Java is not in the string that we're working with. So raises value error as the word Java is not in the string for data underscore quote variable. And we can also try here to search for a uppercase information. So we search for the uppercase word information, and we can print starting index followed by data underscore quote dot index, and we search for the substring information with a capital I, and we can see here that this also raises a value error, right? So raises value error. The search is case sensitive. And there is no uppercase word for information in the string that we're working with. Now we can also now introduce a start parameter. So we'll first create a variable search underscore word for the word we're searching for. So we'll search for information. And we can create another variable start underscore param underscore search, which equals to data underscore quote dot index followed by the word we're searching for, which is the word information. And we'll start from an index of 30. So we're searching from substring information and information into insight. And we'll print here the starting index, start param search. And we can see that this here returns 30. So even in a substring here, it still counts from the very beginning of the string. Full string. And we can also search for the word goal in the substring. So we'll print starting index here, followed by data underscore quote dot index, the lowercase word goal, and then starting index of 30. And we can see here that this now raises a value error, right? Because in the second portion of this string here, information into insight, there is no word for goal, right? Goal occurs here in the first half of the string. So this now raises a value error if we're starting from an index of 30. Raises value error as the word goal is not in the substring. And we can also search for another word here. We can search for insight. So starting index insight, data underscore quote dot index insight, and starting from an index of 30. And we can see here that this returns an index 63. And we can now use all parameters, so all three, start, end, and also the substring to search for. So we can search for the word into using sub, start, and end parameters. And we'll create a variable search underscore sub, which equals to data underscore quote dot index, search for the word into 46 and 70. And this is a substring to be searched is information into insight. And we can now print the starting index, search sub, and we can see here that this is 58. Right, so this is not the same if we just create a new variable with the substring using slice notation. So not the same when creating a new variable for the substring with slice notation. So we create a variable here called slice underscore string, which equals to data underscore quote, and we slice it from index 46 to 70. This will be a new string, which is information into insight. And we can then print this string just to see what we're working with. So this is a string here, information into insight. If we now print the starting index, sliced string dot index into, this returns 12. Right, so return 12 as it is not counting from the start of the previous string, is now counting from the start of this current string. So not counting from the start of the previous string of the current string. And the current string here starts from information, so starting index is now 12. So the two is not the same. So this is how to use the dot index method with the three parameters sub, start, and end in Python to actually search for the index for the first occurrence of a substring.
If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and click the notification bell for weekly videos. Please share the video with anyone who you think would benefit from the content and comment below what topics you would like to learn. If you would like to support this channel and have the means to do so, the best way will be via my Patreon link in the description below. Happy learning, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.